Hey y'all, it's your girl Lisa Mack, and I am back with another planner / journaling type of video. You guys, I am excited to do this video. A couple of weeks ago, my cousin dropped off a journal to me, and it's called Crowned, and it's all about self-love. So a couple weeks back, Michelle said that she was going on a self-love journey, and I kind of questioned her about that, asked her, what all are you doing, how are you finding yourself and your self-love and all of that. And she gave me a couple of details, but at the time I didn't bite on it. At the time I was just like, okay, I get it, but it wasn't until my cousin gifted me this journal called Crown that I was like, you know what? I think that is something that I need to do. I feel like I need it in my life. I felt like I heard the Holy Spirit say, okay, you've seen this a couple of times. You need to do this. So if you guys have been following me, then a couple of months ago, I went through a divorce. It was very traumatic. It was really tough. There's still things that I'm going through emotionally, physically, fighting back and forth with him about. But you know what? God is still providing. God is still there. He is still working it out. And I'm just so grateful for the process and the experience that marriage brought me. One thing that I did have to learn was that I was in that marriage too, and that I caused damage too. It wasn't just him, because I was just throwing out everything that he did to me. You did this to me. You did that to me. You did this to me. But I did some things too that I have to take ownership for, and I need to work on that, So with that being said, I feel like when I got into that marriage, I did not love myself. And I know that that's, easy to say, or that may be cliche to say, but it is so true. I had been through so much previous to that marriage that my self-love was nothing. And let me tell you, you cannot pour from an empty cup. If you are not full, you ain't got nothing to give. So I shouldn't have been trying to pour from an empty cup. And I feel like in order for me not to make that same mistake, I need to figure out who I am. I need to love myself just as God loves me. I need to love myself. I need to know what it is that I can offer someone. And y'all, I'm being very transparent right now, because a lot of the time we come in and we come out of relationships and we're just like, oh, that person did this and that person did that, and because of them this happened, and because of them that happened, and we never take ownership for what we did. Because even though I'm a Christian, I am not perfect. I have done some things that I am ashamed of, okay? And even after the marriage, like the way I acted, some things that I've done, I was ashamed and am ashamed of. And you know what? I will have to pay for those sins. I have to deal with that. Like, God is going to work with me in that. He's working with me right now because I'm confessing it. I'm saying it. So as a Christian, like I've said many times before, I am all about relationship and not religion. Like, I'm not too much into religion. I am focused on relationship and relationship with Christ. And anytime that I feel convicted about something, anytime that God, shows me, hey, you need to work on this, or hey, you need to, correct yourself, or you don't need to do this, I hone in on it, because I know that He is giving me direction for a reason. And with this, I know that I do not want to do the same thing that I have continued to do, because my heart is so full, and because I love God and God says to love everyone, that's just how I am. I want to love everybody. I love love. I love love. So every time I get out of a relationship, I jump right back into another relationship, because I love love and I want to be loved and I want someone to love me. But I have to love myself wholeheartedly. And so I'm on a journey to do that, so that this next relationship that I go into, or so that if I never go into another relationship, I will be fine loving myself. So when my cousin dropped this journal off to me, it spoke volumes, because I was like, you know what, God, I hear you. I hear you telling me that I need to figure out who I am, and I need to figure out why I love myself. And I need to, if I want somebody to bring something to the table, I need to be serving dinner too. You know what I'm saying? So I need to figure out this whole love thing for myself, for me, loving me, that way that I'm whole and I don't need somebody else to complete me. And I know that there are a lot of women out there who feel the same way I do. I don't care what type of relationship you're in, because I don't judge people. I just don't. I'm not a judgmental person. If you don't feel convicted about what you're doing, then that's your business. I don't try to put my religion off on anybody. If someone sees me and they see that I'm the light and they want my advice for how Christ is working in my life, I give that to them. But I am not pushing my religion on anybody. I was once called a Bible thumper or whatever, and I'm far from that. Okay, I love the Lord and I love His word, and if anyone wants to hear that from me, I'm so willing to speak that. But I also speak truth, and I also speak from my experiences, because that's all I know. I don't know anything else. I haven't taken any like collegiate studies for Bible or anything like that. Life taught me what it taught me, and I feel like that is the best lesson. So with this journal, you guys, I am going to be going down a road of just self-love and figuring out who it is that I am, and loving myself. So I'm excited about this journey to self-love. And if you guys are interested in seeing the journal that my cousin delivered to me, then y'all just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so this is the journal that my cousin dropped off to me. It is called Crowned. So you guys, the journal is designed by Tatiana Jerome, and I think she found this on Instagram, but I will leave all of the information where you can get this journal down below in the description box. So make sure you go and check that out. But I want to start by giving a shout out to my cousin, because y'all, this is an amazing gift. I feel like she just hit the nail on the head with this one. The card is amazing. It says, if you ever hear that little voice inside telling you to give up, please remember this. And on the inside it says, I believe in you. You are stronger than you think, and I'll be here for anything you need. And my cousin's name is Sharika. But this message, I saw this book online and thought about you, and I know how you love to journal. So I thought this could help you through those difficult days when your thoughts take over and takes you places you don't want to go. And you guys know that divorce can be really hard. It can be really strenuous. You feel like you're losing so much, but like I said, God has been a provider throughout this entire process. So I'm just super excited that she gifted this to me, and I'm going to move this out of the way so that we can just dive in. So the beginning of the book says Crowned, and it says Set in Soul, and I think that's her Instagram name. So you guys can go to Instagram and type in Set in Soul and see all of this. Then this front page says this journal belongs to, and then we have the how to use this journal. And y'all, this first paragraph took my breath away. So it says, it's time to get back to you. It's time to really dig down and figure out what you mean to yourself, as well as who you are becoming, and if you like who you are turning into. You can go around asking everyone how they are doing, but do you really take the time to ask yourself the same question? Do you show up for yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically? When was the last time you asked yourself, are you okay? Do you need anything today? What can I provide myself today? All these questions and more are part of self-care and self-love. If you haven't taken the time to really put yourself first, to invest in yourself or grow from where you are, now is the time to do it. This journal was created with the intent to assist in restoring self-confidence, as well as gaining inner strength and establishing a new way to care for yourself. It is in this journal that you will be forced to listen to your inner self and what your spirit within needs. It is with words you write within this journal that will help you to become your own best friend. And y'all, let me tell you, you can go on and on with that. I mean, the next two paragraphs are amazing, but this right here stopped me in my tracks. It is exactly what I need. I want to feel better about myself, because when you go through a divorce, you kind of feel like you failed at something, you know what I'm saying? And I want to feel better about it. I want to feel good. Like, I'm at peace with it, but I just want to be whole. And because sometimes, sometimes severing relationships can take a lot out of you. And I just want to replace what I gave away. Okay. So I love this part. It says, what I love about me, what excites me, the motto I live by, what interests me, I need to work on. I mean, all of these great introspection questions. They are great. How could I spice up my life? I express my needs by what I need right now. I mean, a lot of good questions. What caused me to lose confidence? Come on now. You got to dig deep. Do I compare myself to others? I tend to my spiritual needs by, like, I'm feeling this. I tend to my physical needs by. I tend to my emotional needs by. What does confidence mean to me? Like, these are deep questions, y'all. And throughout the book, you'll get these little motivational quotes like repositioning my love. And another one that was really good to me was, I think, on like page 20 or so. This one, self-love is self-care. And let's see. That was another one that was good to me. Everything you are ready to do for someone else, be willing to do for yourself. I mean, these are really good. And then I don't know exactly how many weeks there are. Let's see if it tells us in the front of the book. Okay, so I'm not really sure how many like days that this book goes. I could, or maybe I should have counted them up, but I'm not doing that. But yeah, I'm not too sure how many days this journal goes for, but there are morning thoughts and nightly thoughts. So you have what the date is, your mood, today's prayer for myself. So today I am repeating to myself what I am doing for myself today. And then you have your nightly thoughts. It says today's inner self-care regimen included. I am happy I did. Today I gave myself the following compliment. Today I was inspired by. I increased my confidence by. Today I protected my space by. Like, I love this, that it prompts you daily, day and night, to write something down and get those thoughts out and get closer and closer to self-love. I like this little saying right here. It says, how did I show love to myself today? Because we give so much to everybody else. What are we doing for ourselves? I love this. It says, I accept the old me because it brought the new me. Whew, I love that. Y'all, this journal, when I tell you it is going to be the focus of my days and my nights, the doors that I once prayed would open are now opening. Because y'all, after a while, you will see God manifesting that positive word and that positive energy into your life. Positive energy, nothing more. Okay? You will see it. If you go for it, if you chase after it, God is going to give it to you. He is going to bring it to you because you get what you give all of the time. Okay. So if you're giving negative energy, that's what you're going to receive. But if you're giving out positive energy, that's what you are going to get back. I no longer stop anything great from happening to me. I welcome it all in. Okay. Don't stop your blessings, y'all. Don't stop your blessings. If somebody wants to bless you, love yourself enough to accept that and then bless someone thereafter, okay? Because that's how you keep that cycle of love going. And you loving yourself by allowing yourself to receive, okay? The only thing I chase are my goals. Chase them. I don't take anything personal because I personally know me. That is so good. When people come at me, when I have personal attacks, like recently I was lied on, like big time. I did not take that personal. I did not take it to that person. I took it to God. I prayed for it. I prayed for that person. I prayed for the situation. I prayed for everyone involved. And I kept it to myself. Why? Because I know me. Like, I personally know me. So I know that I wouldn't do or say or act in that way. So I don't hold on to that because I know who I am and I know whose I am. So y'all, this journal, when I tell you it is amazing, nothing anyone can say can change what I think about me. Y'all, this journal, I'm just feeling it. I'm loving all of the quotes. I like this little prompt that says, I feel most energized when, and you can journal what energizes you and, you know, what makes you feel good. I love to spend my days and then just journal about that. Y'all, I love this little book. I wish I would have counted the days to see how many days of journaling this is. Maybe I'll go back and do that, and I'll insert it down in the description box because I'm not too sure. So, but y'all, I think that this journal is going to be amazing, and I think that it is really going to help me along my self-love journey. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a little bit more about me, and I hope that I was transparent enough to where I could help someone. And if you would like to get this journal, like I said, I am not sponsored by them. Like, they did not send this to me. This was actually a gift from my cousin. But if you guys would like to get this journal, I'm going to leave the link down below so that you can pick it up, because I do feel like this will be a great tool. And join me if you want to have some discussions with me. You can comment below, or either you can DM me on Instagram, or you can even email me and we can just talk about it, because I know that there are a lot of people out there who are hurt, who are hurting, who are trying to heal, who are trying to find themselves, and who are trying to find their self-love. So y'all, let's work together, because that's what God would want. He wants us to love on each other and work together. We don't go through situations for ourselves. We go through situations so that we can help others. And that's exactly what I want to do with this hardship. I want to help someone else. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, and do not forget to subscribe. And if you already subscribed, hit that notification bell, ding ding. That way, anytime I post a video, you'll be notified. But most of all, y'all, be blessed. Keep planning, keep praying, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.